Larry Gogan on 2FM.
Thanks indeed to Steve for the quiz. Good afternoon to you. From now to 3 o'clock, we're going to run down the number ones of the year. Well, last year's X Factor winner Joe McElderry and The Climb, that was number one for 1 week at the beginning of the year, and he was replaced by the Lady of the Year, Lady Gaga herself and Bad Romance. There we go, that's Lady Gaga there and Bad Romance. That was number one in January. And indeed, she became the top artist in America this year. So with 9 different titles in various charts, she was spent more weeks in the charts in America than any other artist. That's an amazing achievement because a year ago, she was hardly known. If you want to get in touch with us here, don't forget 51552 or NI 80889. There are the text numbers. If you'd like a request played or anything, just let me know. One of the big hits of the year, indeed, the number one in January, there was Owl City and Fireflies. And then, in February, they zoomed up to number one. Yo, VIP, let's kick it! Currently, go packing them in at the Olympia Theatre, the pantomime there. That's Jedward, of course, and our big number one, Under Pressure, Ice, Ice, Baby.
2FM.
Yeah, that was the song especially helping Haiti, Everybody Hurts. That made number one in February. Also in February, Boyzone were back at number one. There we go, that was the first number one in March, Boyzone, and Give It All Away. And then, on the 25th of March, who came back to the top again? Yeah, Lady Gaga. Telephone is called, that's Lady Gaga and Beyonce. That was number one in March of this year. We're running down the number ones of the year for you. And we'd like to wish a Happy New Year to Angela, Angelina, Deirdre, Breda and Nancy, and my mum and sisters and niece, Alia, comes from Anthony. And for my sister Rachel beside me here, just had to pick her up from work because she's sick, says our brother Michael from Leash. Isn't it great having a brother like that? And would you please wish a very Happy New Year to my two best friends, Anthony and Angelina in Limerick. Have a great New Year. Have a great New Year to me too. Thank you very much, indeed. That comes from Deirdre in Limerick. There you go, that's the cast of Glee. They had a terrific year too. That was one of their number ones. That was an April Cold, Gives You Hell.
2FM.
We're running down the number ones of the year. That's OMG from Usher and Will I Am, a big number one in April. And indeed, Usher was named the top male singles artist in America. He spent more weeks in the charts than any other singles artist, any other man during the year. So congratulations to him. Coming in indeed for a concert here. That should be good. Train and Hey Soul Sister, number one in May this year. We're running down the number ones of the year. And indeed, if you're looking for something to do on this New Year's Eve evening, and you're in Dublin, how about Vicar Street's line up tonight? Kathy Davey, Jerry Fish, Neil Hannon, Lisa Hannigan, Ben Hansard and David O'Doherty. And you can get a ticket at the door. With a line-up like that, you're sure to having a great time. That's Vicar Street this very evening. Alexander Burke there, and all night long, and number one for her in May. We'd like to wish a very Happy New Year to Mum and Dad and all the family, and to my hubby Larry. I love you loads, she says. And they're on the way to Galway, and also our friend Susan. But you don't give me your own name, do you? No, you don't give me your own name. Whoever you are, thank you very much, and enjoy your New Year. Dedicate that to Michael and Sally and Drogheda, wish you a very Happy New Year. That was Stereo Love from Edward Maya and Vika Giglini. And that spent 4 weeks at number one in May. And then on the 24th of June, up to the top, came Katy Perry. 4 weeks at number one from the 24th of June. That's Katy Perry and California Girls. We'll have more of the year's number ones after the news.
When you wake up, keep it warm with Hector in the morning. Tubbs is here at 9 a.m. Don't be shy now, call him. Call them Rick and Larry too. Only through the season, Willie, he will take you home. Christmas time on 2FM.
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from all the boys and girls here at 2FM. Ho, 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 ho.
Larry Gogan on 2FM.
Love the Way You Lie, that's Eminem and Rihanna. Indeed, Eminem is doing very well for himself in America at the end of the year. He's been named the top album male artist. and also he had the top digital album, and indeed Rihanna is all over the place too. The two of them doing very well for themselves. Martina Lowe was the name of that girl whose name was left out of the text a few moments ago on her way to Galway. Mind how you go. And indeed Martina and Larry would like me to wish Liam Kirwan and his girlfriend Natalie the very best of luck for going back to Australia on Thursday. So safe journey to all of you. Florida and David Guetta and Club Can't Handle Me. That was a number one in August. Yeah, we're in August already. Also in August, this one was number one for Teo Cruz. Dynamite from Teo Cruz, number one on the 26th of August. And then on the 2nd of September, straight in at number one, came Katy Perry. There you go, that's our second number one. That's Katy Perry and Teenage Dream.
2FM.
Better tune in or get online to FM at Christmas time.
Hey, this is Hector O'Huckran from The Breakfast Show. Happy Christmas to y'all. Number 100. Feliz Año Nuevo.
Hi there, this is Ryan Tuberty, wishing you, your families, and your friends, if you have any, a very happy Christmas.
Hi, this is Colin Hayes, just wishing absolutely everybody a very, 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 very happy Christmas and a very, very, very happy New Year as well.
Hi, Larry Gogan here. I'd like to wish you and yours a very happy Christmas and a peaceful New Year.
I'm Rick O'Shea, and a very happy Christmas to you and all of yours from me and he.
And that's me, Cormac Battle.
And this is Will Leahy. From everybody here in 2FM HQ in Limerick City, have a happy Christmas. And if you're standing beside the fridge right now, put it back. You don't need it.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from all the boys and girls here at 2FM. Ho, 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 ho.
There you go, that's the script there for the first time. That was number one on the 9th of September, and it stayed there for 3 weeks. And Mick Lynch, who's a terrific chart watcher, sent me in a text. He says, "Hi Larry, no song spent longer than 4 weeks at number one. Lady Gaga, Katy Perry and Rihanna all had 2 number ones. Boyzone had their 9th, Eminem is 7th, and will.i.am his 5th, and Florida, beg your pardon, his 4th. The script had their first number one single, that was it, topped the single and album charts simultaneously, resulting in them having the biggest selling album in Ireland this year. And finally, for the 5th year in a row, the last number one of the year is the X Factor single. Here's the next year. Happy New Year." And the same to you, Mick. And by the way, if you're interested in charts and you want information on charts, you get all the information on the Irish charts on irishcharts.ie. irishcharts.ie. Tiny Tempa, what a great artist he is too, with Eric Turner there and Written in the Stars. That was in September. And then, in October, Bruno Mars hit the top spot. Bruno Mars there, and Just the Way You Are, that spent 3 weeks at number one. And then came Cheryl. There we go, that's Cheryl Cole and Promise This. That was number one for 1 week in the 28th of October. And then on the 4th of November, Rihanna had her second number one. Oh, she's had a great year, Rihanna there, only girl in the world. And that was number one for 3 weeks. She currently has a number one album this week. If we have any time, we'll play a track for that a little later on.
2FM.
There we go, the X Factor finalists and Heroes. That was number one on the 25th of November. It stayed there for 3 weeks. And then up to the top came this year's X Factor winner, still number one on this very day, Matt Cardle. There we go, that's the sound, of course, of Matt Cardle there, and When We Collide, and that is currently number one. And indeed, he's Ireland's 5th biggest selling single ever, behind Elton John, Bill Whelan, 6, and Mark McCabe. So congratulations to him. They were the number ones of the year, and this one didn't make number one, made number 2, but today it's number one in the download charts, and so many people asked me to play it, that here we go with the Rubber Bandits. There you go, the number one in the download charts. Anyway, more people downloading that than any other song in Ireland this week. That's the sound of the Rubber Bandits, of course, and Horse Outside. The number one album, as I said earlier on, is Rihanna, Loud, and here's a track from that. There you go, that's Rihanna there. What's My Name from her album Loud, the number one album across the nation this very day. That's my lot for today. I hope you enjoyed Rundown the number ones. And remember, the charts are compiled by Chart Track for Irma and 2FM and published every Sunday in Eddie Rowley's pages in the Sunday World. Rick is next. I'll be back on Tuesday at 1 o'clock. In the meantime, have a great weekend.
2FM.